am Chuukotei Akadama, Chuukotei Akadama, which I realize is a very Japanese-sounding name for a very pale person. But there is a reason for this. Rakugo performers all take on a family name and a performer name. Some of my friends over here are going to be explaining more of that later. But first, I'm going to explain to you the basics of Rakugo. It is a style of Japanese storytelling that began in the Edo period in Japan, and it is told with a series of props. The first prop being, of course, what I am wearing, the kimono, or as we call it in English, the kimono. There is also this pillow that I am sitting on, which in Japanese is called a zabuton. In English, we call it a cushion. There's also the sensu, or in English, we call it a fan. Now, as I am telling my story, the fan can be many things. It can be a pair of chopsticks. It can be a bottle of sake that I am pouring. It can actually be a fan. It all depends on the story being told. The second important prop is the tenugui, or as we refer to in English, a towel. This can be a book. It can be a map. It could be a scroll. And again, it all depends on the story being told. And the final traditional part of Rakugo is this position that I am sitting in, which is known as seiza, or in English, torture. So, in Rakugo, there are three types of stories. You have the funny stories that are meant to make you laugh. You have the punny stories that have that terrible dad joke in it that just makes you want to groan. And then you have scary stories, which the Japanese definition of scary is not quite the same as the American definition, but they're meant to have that tension, that, oh my goodness, what's going to happen, that anticipation. And usually Japanese scary stories involve demons, ghosts, and other various sorts of supernatural things. So, my first story for you today is of the silly variety. So it's just meant to make you laugh. Guide, excuse me. Yes, madam? This painting right here, it's Van Gogh, isn't it? No, madam, that's a Renoir. Oh, yes, it's silly, yes. I knew that, of course, Renoir, yes. So this one then, that's a Van Gogh. No, madam, that one is also a Renoir. Yes, of course, I knew that, yes, oh. But this one right here, with that distorted face and the droopy eyes and that mouth. Oh, I know this one, this must be Picasso. Madam, that's a mirror. And now, the punny story, and please forgive me for this one. Florist? Yes, sir? What kind of plants do you have here? Well, sir, we have all kinds of plants. Really? Well, do you have any talking plants? Actually, sir, yes we do. Ask any flower here their name, and they will tell it to you. Really? Yes, sir. Go ahead. Right. Okay, then. You. What's your name? Rose. Oh my goodness. It actually spoke. You. What's your name? Peony. This is amazing. They actually speak. And you. What's your name? I said, what's your name? Florist, this one won't tell me its name. little bit hard to project while telling stories in this mess. So, as you may have noticed, I'm a rather large fan of cats. I have two at home. And this final story I have for you, my scary story, is about a boy who loved cats even more than I did. A long time ago, there was a large family that lived on a farm. The father tended the fields. The oldest son helped the father in the fields, getting food for the family. The mother stayed at home doing most of the cooking and cleaning. The other sister took care of the animals. And then the youngest boy was Sheshu. And Sheshu tried desperately to help the family. But unfortunately, whenever he tried to do any of the chores, he just ended up drawing cats. Sheshu, what are you doing? I'm helping in the fields, Father. No, you're not. You're just sitting in the dirt, drawing cats with a stick. Oh, go home and help your mother. Oh, okay. Sheshu-chan, what are you doing? I'm mopping the floors, Mother. No, you're not. You're just drawing cats in the dirt with the mop. Oh, go help your sister with the animals. Oh, okay. Sheshu, what are you doing? I'm helping to feed the animals, sister. No, you're not. You're just pushing the hay into shapes of cats. Oh, just go back to the house. Oh, okay. And on I went. Whatever Sheshu did, he ended up drawing cats. Eventually, the family fell upon hard times, and they could no longer support Sheshu's terrible habit of always drawing cats. And so the father, concerned for his youngest child, decided that perhaps with his talent with the brush, he would make a good monk. And so he took Sheshu to the nearest temple. And for a while, everything was okay. Sheshu did his chores with drawing cats with the mop and the broom, but still managed to get them done. And now he was able to draw cats with ink on actual paper and real brushes. And this was amazing, and he loved it so much. Until one morning, the head monk woke up and found the beautiful, huge shoji screen of the temple covered in one singular, beautiful painting of a cat. And of course, he knew immediately who had done it. Sheshu, your cats are very good, but this habit is very bad, and we can no longer keep you here at the temple. This shoji screen was very important, and now we can no longer use it, and we don't have the money to replace it. There's no place for you, Sheshu. You must go. I understand. And at the gates of the temple, the head monk stopped and gave Sheshu one final piece of advice. Sheshu, you are a small boy. You belong in small places. Be sure to sleep in such spaces. Oh, okay. And at the crossroads, Sheshu was faced with a terrible choice. He could go home to his family in disgrace, and yet again be a burden upon them. Or he could go the other way, into the world that he had never seen. Not wanting to be a burden on his family any longer, Sheshu turned away from his family farm and walked down the road out into the great unknown. As it was getting late, he noticed a temple far up in the woods on the hill. And he decided that he would try and see if there was a place for him to sleep there that night, so at least he wouldn't be out in the open. And as he approached the temple doors, he realized everything was very dusty and closed. And he went up to the door and knocked. Hello? Hello, is anyone there? No one answered. So Sheshu slowly eased the door open and looked inside, and there, covered in dust, were so many shoji screams. And Cheshire took up his paintbrush and immediately covered every single one with all the cats he could think of. Small cats, big cats, huge cats, scary cats. And eventually, after hours, when he could barely see, he wiped his brow, took a deep sigh, sat back, and admired all of his wonderful cats. And how wondrous it had been to finally be able to paint as many as he wanted without anyone telling him no. And he turned around and looked, and there in the corner was a small cabinet. And he thought to himself, I am a small boy. I belong in small places. I will be sure to sleep in such spaces. And he crawled into that cabinet, he curled up in the corner, shut the door behind him, and fell asleep. Late that night, he awoke to a terrible racket, growling and snarling, and the splintering of wood and the tearing of paper, and something screaming in what sounded like agony. Terrified, Shushu clung to the door of this tiny cabinet and said, "No, no, don't come in, I won't let you." Slowly, the terrible noises faded into just a silent, almost silent, puffing sound, and then eventually nothing. And exhausted, Shushu fell back asleep. The next morning, he was woken by a beam of light from the sun breaking through the corner of the cabinet. What was that last night? Was that a nightmare? Or did it really happen? I don't know. I smell blood. I see blood. Oh my goodness. What is that? I can't tell. It's too torn to pieces. But look, my cats. That one over there. There's red on its claws, and that one. There's red in its mouth. Whatever this was. My cats. They saved me. Thank you, Neko-sama. Thank you, Neko-sama. Thank you, Neko-sama. And Shushu spent a very, very long time thanking every single one of the cats he had drawn. And eventually, he dusted himself off and headed down the road again. And at the very next village, he stopped and wondered if they could spare a little bit of rice, some water, something for him because he was starving. And the villagers were very confused because they knew that the nearest place that this tiny boy could have come from was much, much longer than just a few hours of sunlight that had been out that day. Where did you come from, boy? Oh, well, I started on my family farm, but I drew too many cats. So they sent me to be a monk. But I still drew too many cats. And then after they sent me away, I stopped at the temple up on the hill, and I drew all the cats I wanted, and when I woke up, my cats had saved me from the terrible monster that had come the night before. Wait, you stayed in the temple with the rat demon? We haven't been able to use that place for years. Anyone that stayed the night there was eaten alive. You need to go to the next temple just up the road and tell the head monk there everything you just told us. Oh, okay. And so Shushu went to the next temple, and he told them exactly the same story. And that temple was so overjoyed that they were going to get their other temple back that they gave Shushu a very large sum of money as a reward. Shushu went home with most of that money, gave it to his family so that they no longer had to be concerned about food and their own well-being. And then he took what little was left and went to the big city, where he became a famous painter, but always best known for his paintings of cats. And we do have more stories for you. Now we're just going to have to stand up for a second.
which is the Japanese language school. So it's out of Webster, it's a 401 nonprofit thing. And so part of the reason that I got into Rakugo is that I was voluntold to do so at the Japanese festival. Mostly because they needed something to do, and one of the things that they didn't tell you when you started that school is that you had to volunteer at the Japanese festival, so choose something to do. It's either the really, really hot t-shirt shop or doing performance. And I'm like, hey, I'd rather do this is really cool. So with Rakugo, there's a couple different things that you might have noticed from Akadama's performance. So first off, there's sort of, you're doing a monologue, but you're doing multiple people as the monologue. So in order to distinguish the different characters, you usually look to the left or look to the right. So occasionally we're going to be staring at you. It's not actually on purpose. It's just because we're trying to portray that character difference. A couple of other things that we do, so you notice that I have a suit set up because we're going to be doing this walking and talking movement. I'm going to actually give you this because it's jingling too much. There we go. Alright, so the other thing that you'll notice, and I like to bring this up because we're at Anime Senpai. So who knows the opposite word for senpai? So obviously senpai is somebody who is above you. So what is the opposite?
Kohai.
Kohai, yes, exactly. So Akadama-san is technically by Kohai. In Rakugo, you do this in kind of experience order, which is also funny because at Sentoryusu no Kyoshitsu, our next performer is technically our Kohai, but she's our senpai for Rakugo. Figure that one out. I'm not sure how the honorifics work. But honorifics are extremely important in Japanese culture, and that's the reason why you will notice that people will actually ask you your age if you go to Japan, which in the US seems incredibly rude, because everybody's like, don't say your age. And I'm like, I don't really care. But in the case of Japan, because they need to know how to address you. So for example, if you're talking to somebody that's older, or your boss, you would never ever say casual form. You'd always do more of a like high formal, or in the case of when you're learning Japanese, they always teach you the higher form. So called this mas form. So for the reason why I'm explaining all of that to you today is that I'm going to give you a Rakugo in full Japanese. Luckily, you don't have to know Japanese to understand it because Akadama-san will be translating for me. So, there are two words that you might need to know to understand what I'm saying, and that is oki. Does anybody know what oki means? It means big. And then there's also chisai, which is small. So also, if you know chibis, that's kind of the same root form for chibi and chisai, kind of same thing. So, what I will be doing for you today, is I will be doing a performance in Rakugo in full Japanese for you. Okay. Pikachu! Pikachu's kamaita! Pikachu's kamaita! Pikachu!
Ah, a Pikachu! I caught a Pikachu! A Pikachu!
Hey? Oki? Chisai?
That's what the Pokeballs are for. Is it a big Pikachu or a little one?
Oki Pikachu!
It's a big Pikachu. It's way too big for the Pokeballs.
Misete mite.
Let me see.
2. Chisai desu ne.
No, that's a tiny Pikachu. The Pokeball should have caught that.
Oki desu yo.
No, it's way too big for the Pokeball.
Yeah, chisai.
No, it's tiny. The Pokeball could catch that.
Oki da yo.
No way. It's way too big.
Chisai de.
No, it's tiny.
Oki de.
Too big.
Itsuko no Pikachu Chu.
I just squeaked through.
So what you will notice during that Rakugo performance is that the translation wasn't quite the same. Okay, so, and the reason for that is because it's incredibly difficult to actually translate Japanese into English. And a lot of the words don't translate super well. So for example, I'm going to do the worst thing in the world for jokes, which is I'm going to explain the joke to everybody. So, with this, because the end is oki, chisai, chu. Chu means middle, so technically a pun. But obviously that pun is not going to work well in English. So what we end up doing instead is we have to kind of free-form the story a little bit in order to kind of get the same thing across. So the next one that I will perform for you is something that I could not do at the Japanese festival. Ooh, this is the premiere, yay. Okay, so, and this one is anime specific as well. So, how many of you know what a tsundere is? Yeah, we're at the anime convention. I hope all of you know what a tsundere is. Okay, so, this next word comes across because there were two brothers, and the older brother was ready to teach the younger brother about girls. Ew. So in this story, this is going to be him explaining his favorite kind of girl. Yoshimatsu, come on, come on. I need to, it's time to do, we're gonna talk about tsundere today. Tsundere? That has something to do with baseball? No, okay, come here. We're gonna talk about girls. It's time, you're of the age where we have to explain girls to you. Do I have to? Yes, you have to. Now sit down. Okay, so there are different kinds of tsundere. There's seasonal tsundere. Seasonal, oh, like baseball. No, not like baseball. We're talking about girls now. Come on. All right, so seasonal, like spring, summer, winter, fall. Seasonal tsundere. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll give you an example. So, imagine that a girl that you like has invited you to watch the cherry blossoms with her. And you go there, and you're sitting there, there's beautiful cherry blossoms, and she's like, oh, the cherry blossoms are so beautiful. But it's not like I'm happy to see them with you or anything. That's a spring tsundere. Oh, okay. Well, what about summer tsundere? Summer tsundere. Well, you see, with summer tsundere, I want you to imagine that you've been invited to go watch the fireworks with a very pretty girl. And as you're sitting there watching the fireworks, she's like, oh, the fireworks are so beautiful tonight. But it's not like I want to see them with you or anything. That's a summer tsundere. Oh, what about fall? Fall tsundere. So, I want you to imagine that you're with a pretty girl, and you go and you watch the fall leaves, and as they're falling down, these are all the same thing. Okay, technically you're right. Okay, there's another kind of tsundere. It's called the childhood friend tsundere. Oh, like Totoko-chan? Yeah, like your friend Totoko-chan. Okay, so, I want you to imagine, maybe Totoko-chan has come, and it's morning, and you're going to be late for school, and you haven't woken up yet. So she comes in, and she's like, hey, wake up! We're gonna be late for school! Come on, wake up! Oh, honestly, if it wasn't for me, you'd never get to school on time. I'm just gonna have to come over every day to wake you up, aren't I? But it's not like I like you or anything. That's a childhood friend tsundere. That's kind of gross. Well, okay. Well, let's have you try. I'm gonna have to wake him up. Oh, okay. All right. Hey, wake up. No, that's too early. Okay. No, you have to like wake him up first. So you have to like come in, actually shake him up, and then you have to wake him up. Oh, okay. Hey, it's time to wake up. Oh, good, you're up. No! That's the wrong timing. You need to like wake him up and then say the thing. You gotta like do the like, no, if it wasn't for me, the da-da-da-da-da-da. Do that one. Oh, okay. Hey, wake up. Oh, good, you're up. You know, if it wasn't for me, you'd never be to school on time. So I'm just gonna have to stay every day. What's this? Hair? This isn't mine. This is the wrong color and it's too long. Oh, I see what this is. You haven't had Iya-chan over, haven't you? Even though I'm your childhood friend, huh? I didn't realize you weren't the Jushimatsu that I thought you were. But you know what? If I can't have you, no one will. Die! Ah! What is wrong with you? That's a yandere! Okay. How much time would you like?
10, 15 minutes?
10, 15 minutes. Okay, so we can do a zoo?
Go for it.
Okay, all right, so last one for me up, and then we're going to carry over to our next esteemed guest. So the zoo is the one that I do perform at the Japanese festival. We've done this multiple years, and it obviously doesn't have direct translations into Japanese, but this is more of a modern day Rakugo. And the way that I like to tell it is, basically this is about the best job in the entire world. Kin-chan, come in. Oh. Hi, Uncle Toki, you want to see me? Yes, Kin-chan. I just got off the phone with your mother, and I heard that you lost your job again. Is that true? Yeah, I did. Kin-chan, you have to keep a job down. I'm going to help you out with it, but I need to know what kind of job you want. Well, and let me rephrase that. What kind of job can you keep? Well, Uncle Toko, I have a couple of conditions. So, you see, I'm not very strong, so I don't really want to do manual labor. And you see, I'm also not very bright, so I don't really want to do any like talking to people or customer service, anything like that. I don't want to do that. And I would like to be able to wake up at, I kind of wake up late, so I'd like to get there maybe at about like 10 o'clock in the morning, and just kind of relax, chill back, eat whatever I want, maybe take a nap, and then go home at 4 o'clock. Kin-chan, do you call it a job? Oh, wait. I have Kin-chan? There's no job in the world that's like that. Wait. Maybe there is. Hang on. Okay, so I'm going to draw you a map. And I want you to go to this location over here. I'll give them a call, let them know that you're coming. Okay. Here you go. Oh, thank you. Oh, very cool. All right, now go on your way. I'm going to go call them and let them know you're coming. Oh, okay. Thanks, Uncle Toki. Wow, Uncle Toki's going to give me a job? That's so nice of him. Wow, and I hope I get to eat snacks while I'm there. All right, so I need to make a left over here. And then I need to go straight. And I think this is it. This is the zoo. Why am I at the zoo? Oh, maybe I'll ask this guy over here. Hey, mister. Oh, you must be Kin-san. Come in. Oh, okay, all right. Yes, come into my office. Have a seat. Okay. So, Uncle Toki said that you had a job for me? Yes. So, my name is Mr. Hasegawa. conditions. I have some issues that I want to make sure that I have taken care of. So, well, hang on. Let me tell you the job first. You see, we have an issue where we recently lost our tiger. And the tiger was one of the most important exhibits at our zoo. So I needed to step in and be the tiger for a couple weeks. But I can't be a tiger. Well, let's try it again. Here, I got you a suit. I don't know what this. Well, okay, let me explain the job. So, you'll be basically hanging out, not doing very much. And you basically just lay around all day. Well, that doesn't sound too bad, but okay, I have a couple of conditions. So one, I'm not very strong, so I can't do any manual labor. Well, you would be a tiger, I wouldn't expect you to lift anything. Oh, okay. Well, and I'm not very bright, so I don't really want to talk to people. You better not talk to people, you're a tiger. Tigers don't talk. Oh, okay. Well, and you know, I want to be able to like play around and eat when I want and sleep when I want. Well, great, that's what tigers do all day long, so it sounds perfect. What's your really big suit? I don't know. Oh, and one more thing. We'll pay you $1,000 a day. Oh. Okay, well maybe this isn't so bad. Sure, yeah. Go ahead and try on the tiger suit, see how you like it. Okay. Oh, this seems heavy. Okay. So, let's see. I got in one arm here. Yeah. And then I got that in one arm here. Okay. And then I gotta put on this leg. Put on this leg. Oh, a little switch tail. That's kind of cool. Okay. And then I'll form the head. Alright. How do I look as a tiger? Well, you apparently look like a dude in a tiger suit. Get down on all fours. Oh, okay. Alright, so. How about now? Okay. Tigers don't actually stand like that. Alright, so let me give you a couple of instructions. So, first off, put your arms more like this. Oh, okay. Okay, and then you gotta kind of like cross your arms a little bit, and you gotta kind of do this like snaky motion, like chopping. Oh, okay. Snake arms. How about now? Well, I tell you what, we're running out of time. Just go ahead and hop in the cage and just lay there. Don't do anything. It's fun. So, okay, let's go ahead. Here is the cage. Come on in. All right, there you go. Okay, we're ready to get tiger. Mr. Hasegawa, I'm kind of hungry. Oh, yeah, I'll get you some chicken later, it's fine. Oh, you're not gonna get me raw chicken, are you? No, we'll just get you some fried chicken later, you'll be fine. Okay, Mr. Hasegawa, I don't know, like, can I smoke in here? No, you can't smoke, you're a tiger. All right, no, I gotta get going. All right, so I'm gonna close in the cage. I'm gonna lock it for you. Oh, you don't have to lock it. I would be locked in a cage. You're a tiger. You would have to be locked in a cage or else you're gonna run amok in the zoo. All right, I'm gonna lock this. All right, I will be by in about an hour, okay? Oh, okay. Well, I guess he's gone. All right, well, I'm a tiger now. Roar! Cool. Alright. Oh, look, it looks like there's some people coming. Okay. Alright, I'm a tiger. Oh, that kid's got ice cream. Kinda hungry. Hey, kid. Psst. Mommy, that tiger's talking to me. Oh, sweetie, tigers don't talk. Hey, kid. stuff on my closet. I guess I should lick it off. I guess that's kind of like a tiger. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's my turn. That was good. All right. What next? Oh, look. There's some other kids coming over this way. I don't know if they look so good. Hey! Look at that tiger over there! Yeah! Look at that tiger! Let's throw rocks at it! Yeah! Hey! Stupid kids! Take that! Hey! The tiger's throwing rocks at us! Run! Yeah! You run! Take that! This isn't so bad. I feel pretty good. Still getting hungry though. I could bring that fried chicken soon. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, we would like to thank you for joining us at the zoo today, and we would like to let you know about a special exhibit that is going to be happening today only. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. The king of the jungle versus the king of the animals. Oh, that's cool. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Lion versus tiger. For your amusement today only. Wow, I want to go see that. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Please meet at the tiger stage, and we will do this one-time special opportunity just for you. Wow! I really want to go see that, but I'm locked in this cage. Dang. Wait. King of the jungle, king of the my tiger. I'm the tiger. I'm the tiger. No. Wait, no. I need all of you to go away right now. Like, just go. Oh no. They're bringing the lion cage over. Oh, it looks mean. Oh no, that's no good. What do I do? Like, I can't take this off. No. Oh no, they're opening the cage. What do I do? That's a very scary lion.
My name is Kanariya Chusei. Some of you may notice I have a slightly different Tego or family name from our others in here, the Chuukotei family. That's because I come from a different family. I've been training under Kanariya who is from Japan, and so I've been learning a lot from him instead. And that's how Rakugo is usually done. You learn from somebody else, you take their name, their family name, and then either you create your personal name, for me Chusei, or it will be given to you by your master. Now, we've seen a few stories today already, and you may have kind of gathered a Rakugo story can be really any length. You get some that are very, very short. Jimmy-san! Jimmy-san! Yes. Jimmy-san, please help me. No matter where I touch myself, if I touch here, or here, or here, it's incredibly painful. All right, come in, let me take a look at you. Yes, I see what the problem is. Really, what's the problem? You have a broken finger. And some can be much longer. Now, I was trying to think if I knew any stories that take place in the convention, so it would be very appropriate. Unfortunately, I don't have any like that. I have one, though, about street festivals, or in Japan, they commonly would happen at the shrines. Personally, I'm a big fan of street festivals. I love going to them. I love just the atmosphere, the foods, the crafts, all those things. I also have a 1-year-old son, and I suspect as time goes on, my opinion on that might change a little bit. Dad, take me to the shrine with you, please. I have already said no, haven't I? Kimbo, I just remembered I have to go to work today. I cannot go to the shrine. I already know you do not have work today. It's January 1st. Take me to the shrine with you, please. No, I cannot take you to the shrine with me because I do not want to. Honey, take him to the shrine with you. He's been driving me crazy all week. But that is the very last thing that I want to do. How could I have married such a cold-hearted man? Yeah, Dad, you're so cold-hearted. You give me a chill. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm frozen. Let me go. Let me go. Hey, stop that. Don't sing that song in this house. All right, fine. I will take you with me, but know this. I will not buy you anything. Okay, I will not ask you to buy me anything. You know what will happen if you forget your promise? I will pick you up and throw you into the river. You would do that? Absolutely. That's okay. I can swim. But what about the kappa, huh? Half-human, half-turtle monsters lurking in the river. They'll come up and pull you underneath. Oh, Dad, that's scary. It's very scary. Just the thought that a grown man would believe in such fictional characters. Shut up! All right, let's go. Though they complained with each other, or they complained often about each other, they were still father and son. And so they had a pleasant walk until they arrived at the shrine. Oh, man, there's so many people here. Yes, I know. And look, right there you can see the gate of the Tenji Shrine. Oh, it's so big. And then there are so many shops lining the streets. Yes. Everybody is working very hard today to make some money. I know somebody who isn't working very hard today. Kimbo, you wouldn't happen to be talking about me now, would you? No, of course not. Say, yeah. I was just thinking. I have not asked you to buy me anything today. No, you have not asked me to buy you anything today. So, I am a good boy. Yes, you're a good boy. I am always a very good boy. Yes. You're always a very good boy. So, what about rewarding me for being a good boy all the time by buying me something? Kimbo, have you forgotten your promise? Buy me that rice cake. Rice cake? No. That rice cake is poison. A poisonous rice cake? Oh, okay, how about that tangerine? Tangerine? Such a tart juice? No, clearly that is also poison. What about that apple over there? Those apples cost a fortune, so no, also poison. What about poison? I didn't even say anything yet. Poison! Everything here is poison. Dad, buy me something. Buy me something! Or else. Or else what? Excuse me, miss. I have not eaten in over a week. That's my father right over there. Please. I am so hungry. Will you buy me something to eat? Hey, stop that. You're embarrassing me. Okay, fine. Buy you something to eat. What do you want? Oh, okay. Ooh. I want one of those dango, those sweet skewered dumplings on a stick. I would like one of those very much, please. All right. I will buy you one. Excuse me, sir. Why do you sell dango here? Why do we sell? That is a very odd question. We've always sold dango here. Well, today is my unlucky day. I will buy my son a dango. Okay, what flavor do you like? Yes, you got flavors. Let's see, you've got bean paste or cereal. We'll go ahead, we'll take the bean paste. I want syrup. No. Just try the bean paste. I don't like bean paste. I want the syrup. No, if you get the syrup, you're going to dribble it all over yourself. You're going to stain your kimono. Your mother will be very upset, so just try the bean paste. I want the syrup. Try the bean paste. Syrup. Bean paste. Syrup. Bean paste. Syrup. Bean paste. I want the syrup. I want the syrup. Okay. People are looking. People are looking. Just, okay. I'm going to get you the syrup down. Go. Just be quiet. Okay. We'd like one syrup down, please. Absolutely, sir. Here you go. Thank you. That's dripping everywhere. You would give this to a child? Such a mess. Such a sticky mess. Just dripping everywhere. There we go. That's better. Here you go, Kimbo. You ate all the syrup! Okay. Hold on. I will make it better. I will fix it. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Yes, sir. What do you keep in that pot there? Oh, that's the syrup. I see. And what is it you keep in that box back there? The one behind you? Yes. No. The other one there. The other. Yes. That. Oh, I see. Thank you very much. Thank you. Here you go, Kimbo. Thanks, Daddy. It's sticky. Dad, this is the most delicious thing I have ever eaten in my entire life. Oh, I can hear the angels singing. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you so much, Daddy. It's really hard to eat this one last one, let me tell you. Oh, you are so good. I love you so much. Oh, you're so tasty. I will tell my children and my grandchildren of your kindness for generations. Thank you, Daddy. I love you so much. Sugar. Drink. Okay, buy me something else. No. I think you've had enough for today. Dad, look at the sky. What are you talking about? Look at the sky. There's kites. Oh, there's so many kites. That man's selling kites. No, you do not need a kite. Excuse me, sir. We are so poor. There's my father right over there. Please. Cannot even afford to buy his own son a kite. Hey, stop that. All right, fine. Buy you a kite. Excuse me, sir. Yes, I would like to purchase one kite, just the smallest one you have. It's okay if it doesn't fly. I want the big one. No. The big ones are for display purposes only. Actually, sir, all of these kites are for sale. You talk too much. Stop. Okay, I'm sorry. What size do you want? Just the small one. I want the big one. Could I interest you perhaps in a medium-sized kite? And would you like the accessories to go with it? The spool, twine, string, the tail. Stop it! You talk too much. Dad, don't be cheap. Just give him all of it. Very well. Here you go. Thank you. Now, all right. How much will this be? How much? I am buying a kite, not the entire shop. No, it's fine, it is fine. I had planned on buying drinks for this after, but, oh well. Here you go. Farewell, money. You will be missed. Be good. I'll remember you. Take it. Be well. Okay. Here, Kimbo, let me hold that so you don't rip it, huh? Dad, let's fly it here. No, you can fly it when we get home. Dad, there's no room at home. The wind's blowing so nicely here. Please. All right, Kimbo. I'll hold the kite. You take the spool, and on the count of 3, you run that way as fast as you can, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, go, 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 faster, 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 you can go faster than that, faster, go, 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 go. Oh no, look out, there's a drunkard there, he's coming right for you. No, 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 no. I warned you about him, but you ran into him anyway. I am so sorry, sir. I am this boy's father, and he really should have been more careful about where he is going. Please forgive him for my sake. Wow, Dad, you're really good at apologizing. You must get a lot of practice. Shut up, Kimo. All right, this time you take the kite. I'll take the string and run. Okay? Okay. So on the count of 3, you run that way as fast as you can. 1, 2, 3, go, 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 faster, faster, you can go faster than that, faster, go, 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 oh no, look out, there's a little old lady, she's coming right for you, no, 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 oh. I warned you about her, but you disobeyed, or you didn't pay attention. I am so sorry, miss, I am this man's son, and he should have been more careful about where he was going. Please forgive him for my sake. Kimo, don't take my lines. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? Like the burst of wind just took the kite right up into the air, right up into the air. There it goes. Oh, look at that. Going higher and higher and higher. You can hear the strings unwinding. Oh, this is so amazing. Kimo, aren't you having so much fun? Actually, no, I'm not having that much fun at all. Oh man, I don't even remember the last time that I flew a kite. Probably not since I was a child or something like that. Oh, Kimo, this is life. This is life. Oh, just sitting on a beautiful day, flying a kite. Aren't you having so much fun? No. Can I have a turn? Oh, just a little longer. Just a little longer. But that's my kite. Excuse me? Did you just call your kite my kite? No. This kite is adults only. Dad, I never should have taken you with me in the first place. Thank you all. That's all the time we have for today.